This is the come-up show where that feel-good music lives. Real, recognized, real. With me right here. He opened up for the Blueprint 3 tour today in London, Ontario. He dropped the come-up, and then Jay-Z signed him from there. Please introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, J.Cole, man. Thanks for having me on here, dog. Appreciate it.
This is a show that you come up on, yeah. This is a spot that you come up strong, you heard. See, cause Cheto gon' play that song, yeah. It's the worldwide come up show. This is the show that you come up on, yeah. This is the spot that you come up. Vietnam, nigga. Yeah, it's for the Veil, nigga. Straight out the feeling, I made it like a villain, I'm hated. I see him grilling, I ate it though. Finna blow inflatable, that's undebatable. I'm giving niggas food, but thought the flow is catered, yo.
You started rapping when you were 12 years old, and by the time you were 15, you were trying to get beats, but you couldn't get beats, and you realized that you had to make it yourself, right? So you begged your mom to get you a beat machine, which wasn't very cheap at all. How did you get your mom at age 15 to have that much faith in you to buy you something like that?
Man, I think she saw how bad I wanted it, because it was something I would just be, like we might be riding through the city, and I would just ask her, like, can we stop at the music store? I would do this as much as I could just to A, go in there and play with the machine, and B, to let her know, like, yo, I'm really serious. Because, you know, I took guitar lessons when I was young that never worked. I didn't stay with it. I played the violin. You know, these are things that, like, I didn't practice much. You know, it was like one of those types of situations. So only time I ever played the violin was in school. I was in the little orchestra shit. But I just tried to show her that I was serious about it.
That's amazing, because when you're age 15, the parents, like, they don't usually think music is going to be your career, or, like, you know, they want you to be going to school and focusing 100%, right?
Yeah, it's a blessing for her to even, but my mom's always been, like, real supportive, so, you know.
Talk about the struggle when you finished school in New York City, and after that, take me from that point when you're in New York City and you're trying to get a record deal, or what were you doing at that point once you're done school and you're like, okay, I'm going to do music now?
The whole reason I was in New York was because I wanted to do music. So school was just like, in my eyes, school was just like the temporary thing that I was doing while I was chasing a dream. So then, about my sophomore, junior years, when I was like, you know what, wait, like, I got to refocus and reshift my energy to the music thing. That's when I was going on a rampage. I probably hit up every A&R on MySpace, but I sent these same people messages, you know, like through MySpace or whatever, or called their office. I called it up. It was like, yeah, you've reached Daryl Jones for Atlantic Records. Please leave a message at the beat. Yo, I left the longest rap on his voicemail. Dog. I just rapped on his voicemail. And I think I might have left my number at the end or something like that. But, like, of course, I never got called back. You know, I wouldn't even call somebody back that did that, but it's just to show you the type of shit I was doing. I was trying anything and everything. So time was running out. It was coming close to graduation, and I hadn't really made any major moves, but I always felt like it was coming, So, man, it took, after I graduated, it still took another year and a half after I graduated to actually get to J and then get all that stuff rolling. But, you know, it's all a process, man. You just gotta you gotta believe, have faith. I always felt like it was right around the corner. So that's why I just kept going.
Let's talk about having faith in that and belief. How did you remain at that point to have, like, a strong faith in what you're doing?
Man, because I felt like for years, this is years of work and years of me knowing that this is what I'm supposed to do. I think when you believe in yourself, then you know. Like, you just know. So even when you're working a part-time job and you're getting paid $8 an hour and you're like, damn, I don't want to be here, you know, if you truly know what's coming, then you don't mind doing that, because you know it's temporary. This is temporary, and it's a temporary sacrifice for what I want to end up doing. So that's what kept me going, because I never questioned it. It was always like, well, I'm closer. Today I'm closer than I was yesterday. And it's that mentality that's going to get you through it. If not, that's with anything. That's not even just music. That's life, period.
And to expand on that, you believe that you control your destiny, where your life goes. How important is that? Please, I want you to tell the people out there, inspire them the story, like how you've came up to where you are right now.
Certain things happen in your life that you have no control over, but life is about how you react to those things and handle those things, and those, I don't know, those occurrences or whatever. So I absolutely believe that you choose, like, where you want to go, what you want to be, and it's up to you to get there.
Let's talk about the meeting with Jay. Can you tell the people the story?
Met with Jay. I got the call that morning at like 11. I was walking into my job, ironically, into a job that I hated. And then I'm walking into work. My phone situation at the time was all crazy. I didn't really have a phone. I had just one little phone, but it was so suspect. But I got a call on it, a text from, you know, one of the few people that knew how to get in touch with me. They was like, yo, hit me back, such and such is looking for you. So I called such and such, and it was like, yo, today's the day you got the meeting with Jay. And then went to the meeting, dog. The meeting was incredible. It was like 3.5 hours long. But, you know, it was just an incredible feeling to be in there with Jay for the first time meeting him.
Why don't you show me Jay-Z's reaction when he's feeling music? What is he like?
Yeah, you already know. He does the woo. He does the woo. And then when he's bobbing his head, it's one of those. Yeah, he'll really bob his head. He'll let you know he's feeling.
I'm a little broke nigga from the Ville. Got a deal, a real life saver. Dreams of being behind the wheel like Jada.
You dropped the come up and the warm up. What role are mixtapes playing right now, man?
It's keeping rappers relevant, man. Because with the pace of the internet, everything's sped up. Like, you gotta evolve, basically. And you can't just be like Nas. I feel like he always used to. He'll drop a crazy ass album, but then he'll take like a 2-year hiatus. You're like, damn, you be fiending for music, which makes people appreciate it when you do drop it, but it also gives other people a chance to come in and take your spot or whatever. So I don't want that to happen to me. So I'm just trying to find a way to balance mixtapes and the album.
So you're at this position, but you're humble, but you're still hungry. You're not satisfied. What is that hunger motivated by?
I think it's by my overall goals, like 10 years from now, 15 years from now, where I want to be in the game. Like, I want to be able to put out my 11th or 12th album and give a kid a chance and change his life, or, you know what I'm saying, introduce the world to him. And they like, yo, you on J.Cole's album, how does that feel? Like, that's where I want to be.
One of your influences is Eminem, is that true?
Yeah, Eminem, man. You don't even have to be a connoisseur to recognize that he's like top 5, you know, on anybody's list. When I say my top 5 on any given day, he's probably on there. Well, yeah, he's.
Tell me,
it's on Pac, J. Nas, Andre, and then Eminem. That's my 5, right? Yeah.
2009 was a great year for you, right?
It was cool, man.
2010 was good.
2010, we'll have an album out. We'll have some hit singles.
The first single is usually from the album. You know what I mean? Especially being a new artist, is usually the most commercial one. How are you gonna maintain that? Like, you know what I mean? The type of music that you're making right now, but you still you gotta have a commercial appeal. Like, that balance?
You gotta be able to. I mean, it's a business, and you want people. I don't want to be the guy that has all this talent and nobody ever hears. Exactly. Like, you gotta be able to market yourself in a way that, you know, has universal appeal.
What does music mean to you?
I couldn't picture growing old and going like for the rest of my life without doing music in some way, shape, or form. Like, I couldn't picture it. I think sometimes as musicians, like, you could take it for granted too. You get so used to making music that you don't even sit back and be like, yo, I'm doing what I love for a living. But, you know, that's something I haven't reached yet. Like, I'm still appreciative to be able to do it. But yeah, I couldn't picture not making music, man, or ever getting tired of it.
Is there anything else that you wanted to say to the people out there, the J. Cole fans, the people that follow you on Twitter and all that? Is there anything else that you want to say?
Thanks for fucking with me. I greatly appreciate it, man. I promise you I'm not going to let you down on this album. Be on the lookout for, you know, some other stuff we got coming up. I got a stack of stuff, but I don't want to oversaturate. I want to be very careful and cautious. But just know I'm working. Like, I'm always working, and I always got ammo in my guns.
J. Cole, your boy DJ Cheto, the Come Up Show, where that feel-good music lives. Real, recognize real. Peace.
For the night, please. Just reach over and hit the lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right.